violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Now to a developing story, one man telling us about the sheer panic that broke out inside of a gym in Stone Mountain when gunshots started going off outside.
Stone Mountain again. And it's getting rough out there in Stone Mountain, man. These super gremlins are active, even at the gym. Don't matter if you're fit, don't matter if you're buff, don't matter if you work out. You can still catch these bullets. I'm telling you, they're not fighting no more. It's just beef on site and they shooting.
There were like crackers going out, like something happened, like talk, and then I suddenly looked around and everybody's just piling and running, and there was stampede going on, people running from everywhere coming towards us.
That was Ali Zane, who says he was working out inside the LA Fitness on Stone Mountain Highway last night when he heard those gunshots. He says two people got into a fight over a basketball and that escalated to gunfire. Zane showed us his car that was parked near the front of the gym. Check
over a basketball. So it's safe to say that Andre Dickens' midnight basketball program is probably gonna backfire in a major way. Because see, you have these super gremlins, like I said, they're not calling fouls. So if you get hacked really hard, they're gonna tell you to eat that, or you're the P word, or you're a B word, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times there is no recourse, and obviously cooler heads should prevail, and you should walk away and move on and come back to the court the next time and actually, you know, be a competitor, and you go back and forth. And I wish ideally it was like that in the community where you could respectfully compete with somebody. But if you embarrass them or they feel like they're disrespected in any way, he's going straight demon time.
that out. You can see that bullet hole right in the side of his door. He says it was a real scary situation. The gym was full of people, and that really could have caused a lot of people to have gotten hurt.
And we start now with that breaking news in Gwinnett County. This is a live look at the LA Fitness on Stone Mountain Freeway. Now, this is a busy area near Rockbridge Road, and you can see the police tape right there outside of the gym. We spoke with a man who was inside when he claims he heard gunshots.
I heard gunshot there were about 8 or 9 gunshots inside, and everybody started running. I thought somebody's in the gym, and I was thinking, okay, what can I do to save, and what I can do to save myself. And
man, so you hear gunshots in the gym. Imagine if you're hitting a squat rep for 405, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking about myself, like hitting a squat rep, and then you just hear pop, 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 like gunshots, and you know it's gunshots. And you know the Super Gremlins were just arguing over a basketball game 10 minutes ago. You're going to be frightened because a lot of times it doesn't matter. They just shoot indiscriminately. They lighten up the whole LA Fitness. I'm telling you, these Super Gremlins are on demon time.
everybody around me.
Just a scary situation there, and now back out live now to the pictures you're seeing there of the situation happening outside of that LA Fitness. Now, police did confirm with us that no shots were fired inside the gym. So now we're working to learn if anyone was hurt. We will, of course, keep you updated here throughout this news.
The shooting victim is in the hospital and the suspected shooter in jail after an argument turned into gunfire at a Stone Mountain gym.
And that argument apparently over basketball. This was at the LA Fitness office.
I mean, I just don't see how Andre Dickens thinks that this is a viable solution. The midnight basketball is a viable solution to the crime in the community. I get it. You're going to have the job fair up there and all this kind of stuff. But what happens when a super gremlin on demon time brings a strap into the gym? What happens when a super gremlin on demon time you know, has a Kel-Tec KSG in his duffel bag? What happens when the super gremlin brings an Uzi to shoot hoops?
Off Highway 78, some customers telling police they heard 7 to 10 shots. Police say the two men involved knew each other and got into a dispute inside the gym before the shooting. One witness says there was panic once everyone heard the gunfire.
There were like crackers going out, like something happened, like talk, and then I suddenly looked around and everybody's just piling and running, and there was stampede going on, people running from everywhere coming towards us.
Fortunately, no one else was hurt, but Zane says he found a bullet hole in his car door.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this sun violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Somebody just got killed outside of LA Fitness. He on the ground, bro.
Breaking at 11, a shooting near a Gwinnett County gym.
And look at these comments. It's hard to read, but it says can't go nowhere. And he says they bowed it at the gym. He says, dang, are you okay? So you can't go anywhere. And people know this. The community knows this, that there are super gremlins who make it so that you really can't go anywhere. But there still seems to be some type of cognitive dissonance to all that's going on. And this is over and over and over again. Like I said, we're looking for solutions, but it seems like all these programs they throwing out here are not working. There's plenty of programs. There's not a lack of programs. The programs are there. Midnight basketball is coming back. But if this is what we have to expect for midnight basketball, I ain't trying to hoop.
Terrifies those working out inside. Police confirming they responded to the LA Fitness off Highway 78 in Stone Mountain tonight. Video from the scene shows a hefty police presence. Police say someone fired a gun there. They have not said if anyone was struck or why it happened, but witness video from the scene shows a man on the ground not moving. It all shows officers detaining another man. Live pictures from the scene show officers are still there at this hour. We do have a crew en route to the scene working to confirm to get new details. We'll update you as soon as we learn more.
All right, guys. So I have a little bit of the video when the brother was approaching the situation at the LA Fitness. So I want to show you guys how these things go down and how close the shooters really are in these situations.
ATL school, somebody just got killed outside of LA Fitness. He on the ground, bro. LA Fitness on Highway 78. Somebody just got shot. Everybody bombarded out the gym. He laying right there, face down. I'm not sure what happened exactly. Police is pulling up.
So you hear it. They like, man, he been shot, da-da-da-da. Like, people are upset. So the cop asks, where's the shooter? Okay? Listen up.
Behind. Right shooter. Yes, sir. Go to the ground.
So they point the shooter out. And he's right next to the cameraman. They point the shooter out. And he's right next to the cameraman. And he gets down and complies. Okay? He knows what the move is. He knows what the dealio is. It's a wrap. He's got his basketball hoop clothes on. You know? What can you say, man? A dispute over an argument over a basketball game, and it turns into you killing somebody. It's never that serious, man. It's never that serious. These dudes aren't even professionals. They just, you know, round the way hoopers. But you got this man willing to crash out, as they say. He ready to crash out over a basketball game. So my question is, the guys who pointed him out, are all of these are members of the community, are all of them snitches too? Is it okay to say that, hey, y'all snitching, y'all ratting, why y'all tell the police that the shooter was hiding and he right there?
Behind. Right shooter. Yes, sir. Go to the ground.
And then listen how nice the police are. Listen to this.
Shit. He the person that shot him right here. Damn. He shot
sir,
him.
you're not under arrest. I don't know what's happening.
He said, all right, sir, you're not under arrest. I don't know what's happening. Like, these are the race soldiers. These are the race soldiers that we've been warned about. I don't know what's happening, but they pointed you out as a shooter. I'm going to arrest you, but you know, you're not under arrest. I'm just going to apprehend you for the second. Everybody's pointing at you. We don't know what happened. He could be armed right now.
Damn, bro. He turned himself in.
So guys, I definitely wanted to show you guys this video. It stood out to me. It's a sports moment. I love basketball. I love NBA basketball, like I said, but I don't think midnight basketball is a solution to the crime in the community, especially making it at midnight. Nothing happens good after 10 is what I was told growing up. So you don't you don't want to. I could see midday basketball, and his justification is, well, we don't want them out on the streets. They can be at the court, bro. They finna be making plays at the court. They finna be doing everything that they was doing on the streets at the court. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's the environment. That's the culture in the community. And you know, those things can escalate into violence because people can, hey, meet me at the courts. And then you have robberies outside of the midnight basketball. It's late. It's dark. Dude's ready to hit a lick. You got rival situations in the A that are going back and forth. You got different gangs who are beefing. So it's very dangerous to think that this midnight basketball is going to work in the community unless you really have like a big police presence. In that case, man, you're gonna have to pay them more because they're working the overnight shift. All right. So I definitely wanted to show you guys this clip because this is a clip of Draymond Green, and he is basically talking to Jay Crowder, and he's shaming him for being from Buckhead. He's shaming him from being from Buckhead, and this happens in the community a lot, where when you are from supposedly, or it used to be, affluent area, you know, a good area when it comes to you know, housing and whatnot, then you're considered soft and, oh, you're not like that. That's what they said. That's what Draymond said. Oh, you ain't like that. You from Buckhead. Da 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 da. So this is like the intra. I don't even know what to say. Like it's like the intra hate within the community where there's a delineation between, oh, you got it out the mud, and then you didn't, okay? And he's basically calling Jay Crowder a silver spoon, so he's shaming him for coming from a good home. This is why we're not gonna get nowhere in the community, because when somebody comes from a good home, you're supposed to be like, yo, how can we replicate that? How can we make this, you know, into something that is the norm for the community? But instead, Draymond Green challenges Jay Crowder's manhood, even though, you know, both of these guys are, you know, big, strong guys and whatnot. They're professional dudes, professional athletes, but he's shaming him for being from Buckhead. And, you know, let it be known, Buckhead is not a nice area now. All right. It's been taken over by super gremlins on Demon Time.
That is the end of tonight's game. Our final score, the Phoenix Suns 107, Golden State Warriors 103.
So obviously they're joking. It's a little competitive banter, but listen up. He said something about I'll test you right now, man to man. It's looked like they're getting into it. Jaw jacking. Draymond Green does a lot of jaw jacking. He said, if you want to go there, we can go there. Listen up, guys. See, you hear him? He says, if you want to go there, we can go there, but you're not like that. You from Buckhead. There you have it. And guys, if you watch my channel, you already know Buckhead is not a nice area anymore. You can get robbed, you can get jacked, women, children, it doesn't matter. You can get the smoke in Buckhead. So saying you from Buckhead, if anything, that gave him more stripes because most of the carjackings are going down in Buckhead.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.